$1 billion. If they gave you $1 billion to rip me off, I'd be okay with it because I know you'd give me at least $1 million.
Well, at least, probably $1 million.
Guys, welcome back to the Frame Shift Podcast. Today is a little bit of an emergency episode, okay? It's Wednesday night, midnight, and Josh and I are here grinding this out to get you this episode, all right? We had to take our episode with Victor Sally down just for the time being. It's going to go up in 2 weeks, but just for some matters that we won't talk about exactly, it's going to be going up in 2 weeks. So with that being said, me and Josh, Mr. Producer Josh, are going to be bringing you the daily news, you could say. You know, we're going to be talking some NBA scandal stuff. You know, the Louvre just got broken into. We're talking about the NFL and what it could mean for them. Injuries in the NFL. What else we got on the list? We got a few things on the list, okay? Josh has some surprises for us, too.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Let's not spoil it. They are going to want to watch that Victor Sally episode, though. I will give them a heads up that we have a clip that is him singing, and he put this clip out already, and it's gotten, I think he said, 1 million views.
Oh,
so
okay. I didn't realize
they're
that.
going to have to stay tuned for our clip because that's a viral clip and they're going to want to see it.
Yeah. So just be prepared for 2 weeks. Not this upcoming. Yeah. So 1 week and then 2 weeks. It'll be live to you. And that was just wait. If you want to talk about NBA scandals, should we get into that first?
Yeah, I'm not the sports guy. I don't know too much about it, but fill me in. What's happening?
Pretty much. There's a couple different layers to it. I think, and this is all, what's the word? To protect ourselves, what's the word?
Allegedly?
Alleged, yes, allegedly. This is all allegedly, okay? It's going through the process, but, you know, proven or innocent until proven guilty. Yeah. So
for entertainment purposes.
Oh, no. It's we're deadly serious, but this is allegedly deadly serious, okay? So we'll talk about the first part first, the biggest part. There's so many big parts. Terry Rozier, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Miami Heat ex-player.
Uh-huh.
He has
he's current. I thought he was a current player.
Yeah, I think he is current. I don't know if he's playing for the Heat though. But so he pretty much appears to have thrown a game, and that's what he's being, checked out for. There's a whole bunch of mob bosses that got indicted. There is who's the Chauncey Billups, who apparently ran a bunch of poker tables that had like x-rays underneath them or something that could read the cards, and it just, everybody's involved. Everybody's fucked.
So I don't know Rozier, but I'm old enough to know when Chauncey Billups was an actual player.
Okay, talk to me, old head.
No, I mean, I just remember him. That's when I used to watch basketball.
He was a sharpshooter, right? 3-point sharpshooter.
And he was very good. Yeah, he was quick and very good from what I remember. And I don't remember
quick and good with them cards too, I hear.
I know, right? I don't remember what team he played for. Was he on the Pistons?
It was the Pistons, I think. And for some reason, I'm thinking it's not the Sonics, but I'm thinking the Sonics as well, the Seattle Sonics.
Yeah.
They're not a team anymore.
Yeah, they were from Seattle. What do they call Seattle now?
So they, I think, moved to Oklahoma City and became the Thunder.
But Seattle has a team, no, right?
No, not a basketball team.
Oh, shit, no.
No basketball team. The Portland Trail Blazers are right around there, but...
Oh, Chauncey Billups' team.
Was that his team?
He's the current...
What, is that who he's the current coach of?
Yeah.
So this is so crazy. So I hear like LeBron is tied in a little bit, and I don't know a lot about
I didn't hear that.
But yeah, because his manager, who's his right-hand fucking man? I forget his name, but he brought him up like that is his brother from the old days, like from the ground up, and he manages him. He owns the #1 agent list in the NBA, like the players he represents, like his company represents, like it's insane in the NBA and the NFL. So it's a whole big thing. But they're talking about Terry, they're talking about Chauncey all the time. They're not really talking about the mobsters. What do you think they offered those two to get involved in this? What do you think it took to get those two involved?
Well, I think it's pretty fair to say it's probably just bad debt. It's probably bad debt, and then they just got looped into recruiting and doing this shit to pay it off. You know,
that would be so. So you just gambled. You just fucked your money up too much, and had to do it.
That's what I believe. I mean, what's your?
I mean, that makes sense. It's crazy how many players go broke even in the NFL or in the NBA while they're still playing. Like, it really is crazy. ESPN did a 30 for 30 thing, I think. And that was one of my favorite 30 for 30s. And it, like, the amount of players that just bad investment advice, bad just scam artists around them, their team draining money from them. It's crazy how many actually go broke. So who knows? Maybe Chauncey was one of them.
Maybe. And you know what's funny is I did read up on the story a little bit, and I didn't initially know about the NBA, right? I think because players can gamble. It's legal for them to gamble.
Not on their teams, though.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Actually, I don't think an NBA player can use like a prize. So that's another part. Holy shit. It was like a Prize Picks or a FanDuel that alerted the NBA, allegedly alerted the NBA that Terry was placing bets or someone was placing bets, yada yada. Something was going. They alerted the NBA. Why is the NBA partnered with? Why is ESPN? Why is the NFL a part owner in these gambling companies?
Oh,
isn't that just a conflict of interest?
I know, right?
Like, to the maximum.
I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah. I mean, ESPN Bets is owned by ESPN.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I think it's the NFL or NBA has a part ownership in ESPN.
But so check this out though. So the first thing, because you texted me like 3 times on this scandal thing. So like I looked into it, and it was all this poker, and I'm like, what's the big deal? Like, I think players could
Yeah, they can do that.
Could gamble.
You can go to
poker.
Vegas and.
But then when I saw X-ray table,
X-ray tables,
wild.
illegal games, mafia connections, the big
shuffler,
three.
Shuffler.
What's that?
The card shufflers. They had rigged card shufflers.
They were doing it right. They weren't doing this half-assed. They had.
Yeah. And I didn't know this, right?
I think they had the X-ray specs on too, so that they could mark the.
Fucking crazy. Like, how can you take people for their? I couldn't do that. You know what I mean? I couldn't as a star, right? If I were a star, just say, hey, come play with us, and legitimately know you're ripping them off. Like, that is terrible.
Okay, so what? Because this is what allegedly, I would assume this is what the mafia does every day. So what would it take you? You're in Chauncey's shoes. What would it take you? What would the number be?
Well, for me, I think it would be
involved.
People that I don't know. I wouldn't feel comfortable saying, "Hey, Alec, come to my poker game so I can rip you off."
There's a dollar
some
amount.
Dickhead that I didn't know.
$1 billion. If they gave you $1 billion to rip me off, I'd be okay with it because I know you'd give me at least $1 million.
Well, at least, probably $1 million. Yeah, but like, okay.
So yes, I would set you up for $1 billion. And then give you some of the money as well.
Yeah.
So what would your number be?
It's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I guess when you're thinking that kind of money, I guess it does change things.
It does. Yeah, I'd take a little trip to the hospital.
But these guys were already making multiple millions of dollars. That's the thing. That's what leads me to believe that it was like some sort of debt. It had to have been, because they're making so much money. And that was the big story. It was like, why do all these people gamble when they have so much money? Why do they want to? Why do you need more?
Why take that risk?
It's probably bad debt.
I mean, that does make sense to me. It does.
And
it's not like the mafia is going to offer them $1 billion to throw a game. That doesn't make. You got to recoup that money somehow.
Right.
Like,
right now, that would take a certain amount of money. But what would be easier for me is how Rozier did it. Right. Like, now that was interesting because he was like, oh, take the under on me to score 30 points, and in the third quarter, I'll just fake a knee injury or some shit.
Oh,
that's easy.
We'll pop a clip up, like, or some shit in the clip, but bro, it's hilarious how bad he was in this game. Like, I will show you after this. It is hilarious how bad he was in this game. The entire game.
You're either bad or you score 29 points and the over is 30 or whatever, and you just fake an injury.
No, he was like throwing the ball just to the other team, like
no
just
way,
whiffing on everything. Like, it's comical. It's comical about how bad it is.
Terrible acting.
So here's another way LeBron is tied in. Damon Jones, another person that's part of the coaching staffs over at the Heat, I think, and over at the Lakers. So apparently he texted these mafioso people or whoever it is, his connects were that when LeBron was going to be sitting or something along those lines, when people would be sitting, like all that kind of stuff affecting the lines and saying, hey, make sure you put a bunch of money on this, you know?
Wow. Now who's Alec? What did you say is
Damon Jones.
Who's that?
Assistant coach. I think he might be an ex-player as well, but I think he's an assistant coach at this point. With the Lakers specifically, I think. And that also Maverick something or other. That's LeBron's buddy shit. Maverick. So it was like that Damon Jones and Maverick to whoever. Carter, I think that might be his last name. I don't remember.
Yeah. Because this is supposedly 10 times worse than, because remember the referee that got put in jail for
Was that real? You're talking about recently, right?
It was I think this was years ago, but I just recently, because of the story, he's out of jail now and he's coming up he's doing podcasts now.
Okay.
Talking about how back in his day, it was like he was doing small potatoes and he got like 5 or 6 years, or I could be wrong about that, but like he was a referee and he was throwing games, but it was like just inside information about who had a knee injury or who, and he would slip it. And he was talking about how this shit is like 10 times worse than what he ever did.
Look at Pete Rose. I know you know about Pete Rose, right?
Oh yeah.
Like all he was doing was gambling. I don't even think he was gambling on his team to lose.
He was just gambling. Yeah, that was back when I guess they couldn't gamble at all.
Yeah.
They've relaxed.
Well, they still have
bit.
that a little bit. You still can't gamble on your team, even if it's to win,
yeah.
Which I think is weird. You should be allowed to gamble on your team to win.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess.
And I guess you can't have both ways, and it would be better to not have it at all. But if it's going to be one way, it's okay to gamble on you to win. Like, fuck.
Well, but then you're ended up, maybe you pay a guy to go and bash the fucking opponent's kneecap before the game starts or something, you know?
Or like, dude, I don't know if this is possible, but like the way you can short a stock, can you short a bet kind of thing?
Ooh.
Like, could you give someone a bunch of money to take the under on the bet or in some way? Or
yeah, I think that's a thing, right?
So, but no, we've been talking about this. Let's jump over to, let's talk about, you want to talk about the Louvre now?
I don't know much about it.
What do you know about the Louvre? There's a huge museum.
The Louvre. Isn't that what like British people call like the toilet?
That's the Louvre.
Shit?
Okay, that's the Louvre.
Okay.
All right. No, this is the Louvre. I believe it's Louvre. Louvre. It's in France. It holds, I believe, the Mona Lisa and a whole bunch of other very prized artworks. And it was robbed.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And they're saying it's in. Was it Crown Jewels?
Well, I know Crown Jewels are just your balls, but like, no, there's actual Crown Jewels. Like from
the Queen.
Yeah.
The Queen's Crown Jewels? Does the Queen have Crown Jewels?
Yeah. Real jewels, though.
Oh, we're not talking about family jewels. Hey, she might have it.
She might. Oh, that's right.
She might.
Macron's.
What?
Dude, Macron's wife.
Who's Macron?
The president of the French president.
Oh, yeah, I heard something about
like
that.
Like trans or something.
Oh my God! Wait, this all makes sense.
Candace Owens I haven't watched it yet. She has like a 4-part series on YouTube.
Candace Owens has grown on me significantly. We're not going to go into it. I'm just going to leave it at that.
No, but I want to watch this, and it's a shameless plug, I guess, for her 4-part series or 3-part series or whatever it is. But she dives deep into why they don't just come out and say Macron's gay and his trans wife was a man, and it's crazy.
Hey.
Anyway, how do we get on that?
You like what you like? No, because Crown Jewels.
The Louvre.
Yes, the Louvre. But that, I mean, it makes sense. The Queen has Crown Jewels. That's official. The Louvre got robbed. And they're thinking it's an inside job. And I don't know how else it could be done if it wasn't an inside job.
Well, how could the museum that holds the most prized possession ever, the Mona Lisa, have no security, no bars, and you could just take up to the 2nd floor and just bash the window and get in and have straight access to all of this shit?
Yeah, that sounds a little difficult to believe as well. I mean, have you seen is it the Da Vinci Code with Tom Hanks?
A long time ago, but
great movie. Yeah. They did that. They had some heavenly help, but they did that.
Was that based on a true story?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly, a true story.
Damn.
Great movie though. Yeah, no, I just think it was an inside job 100% because of what you said. How do you break into there and do that and get away with it so cleanly? Although they did arrest 2 people, but they're probably fall guys in some way.
Well, I mean, that's like saying Bank of America is down the street and you see every night that there's a free open window at the alley and you can just go in and like, why wouldn't you? Like these people in France, right? They probably go down that back street and be like, wait, this is the museum. There's the second floor and that window. Like, what the fuck?
It just doesn't even make sense at all. And don't they have security patrolling each floor at all times? And lasers and all that shit.
I was going to say, it's got to be some Mission Impossible thing, but it's like not. Like
freaking lasers.
No lasers, no nothing, no security, no bars on the window.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's an inside job. I'd do it though. I'd rob the Louvre if I could.
No, because here's the thing. You can't sell any of that stuff.
That's what fences are for, brother. Let me inform you. There's these things in the world called fences. And they sell to people that don't care if it's legal or not.
Well, yeah, I guess they said they were dismantling it too. I guess you could dismantle it and then just sell each individual piece. Because like a necklace or a crown jewel has like 500 diamonds or whatever.
It's not a picture. It was jewels, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Actually.
So you could take it apart and sell them each individually and then no one would ever know. So
that's probably so much easier than like the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Not just selling the Mona Lisa and having to fence that.
Well, yeah, nobody wants, you can't sell the Mona, like you would get caught. That's why they didn't take it.
Well, here's the thing. The people that buy that shit just let it sit in their vault.
Yeah. With
like their trunk fulls of gold and diamonds.
It's like a trophy for them or whatever.
Literally. I want to get that rich one day where I have a trophy vault.
Of stolen goods?
Yes.
No, just things that you can just buy and not care about how much money.
I want it to be big enough to have cars. Yeah. I want to have a dragon in there.
Oh yeah, of course. As a kid, you want, and as an adult, you want what you had as a kid, right? You had Hot Wheels, or maybe you did.
I did.
I don't know.
I did have
the real
a large
die
collection.
Cast, like metal ones. Now they're all plastic, but like
they're worth a lot of money now. Apparently, I really wish my mom didn't. I had loads of them, and she just gave all my Hot Wheels away.
Damn.
All of them, every single one. I fucked them up when I was younger, but still, I'm sure they would have been worth something.
But as you get to be an adult, right, you want the real life version of your Hot Wheels collection.
Exactly. And this is something I don't understand. Why don't people just turn basements into safes? Big ass lockbox safes. It wouldn't be that hard.
Well, just
frame it in steel and concrete.
Yeah, the bank.
Yeah, bank vault style.
Yeah.
And it's already in the ground, so it's like you got the ground protecting you too.
Yeah.
Be fun.
Or maybe you can have a freezer that locks from the inside, so once they go in, they can't get out, and then they're fucked. If they get in, they're not getting out.
Oh yeah.
They're just dead. They're frozen.
You need traps in there. You can get in, but you're not getting out.
Yeah.
You're not escaping this.
Yeah.
What are we talking about next? What else we got? Should we talk about Cam Scatterbo's injury?
Oh, Scatterbo. Yeah, Dart is missing his.
Did you hear about that? Did you see that?
Oh, I was watching it. Pretty gruesome. Yeah, his ankle just rolled straight over.
I was listening to a doctor talk about it. I don't know how long this man's going to be out. He dislocated his ankle, tore a bunch of ligaments in there.
Yeah.
He might have fractured a little bit of shit in there. Apparently he got surgery already, but I don't know what that recovery is looking like. Like,
oh yeah, it's got
soft tissue is way worse than bones to heal.
For sure.
Like my knee took a year to get contact sports ready. Like,
did you see how sad Dart looked though? Like the camera panned to him and he was like, fucked.
You got to feel bad. That was the duo of the century right there.
I know.
Like,
I know they could have done some damage this year.
Yeah. And they were doing good. They were doing really good.
Yeah.
And then the Eagles fucked them up. So let's not play games.
Speaking of injuries, when is the 69er or the 49ers? When do they get Purdy back?
Pretty boy Brock Purdy?
Purdy.
Ah, I was gonna say.
Like they say in the South, it's pretty, but in the South, you're Purdy.
I got a quick story to tell. There was one time in 7th grade.
Sorry, 49ers.
My dad will remember this story. We were in like 6th or 7th grade, driving back from the Shore football game or something. It was me and 2 or 3 of my buddies. I was in the front passenger seat. Dad was driving, and they were in the back seat. And we're driving down, I think it was Route 206, back towards home. And there's this like truck driver behind us or some shit like that. Not a full truck, like maybe in a U-Haul or something. And they started making faces at this guy. And we pull into Wawa, and he pulls over too, right next to us. And he just goes, "You boys got pretty mouths." That southern accent, just like you said.
Oh.
"You boys got some pretty mouths on you."
Maybe he was talking about Brock.
I don't even know if Brock was born at this point. Bro, thinking back on it, it's like, was this guy a Pedialyte? A PDF file?
Well, I mean, if you guys were making faces at him, you guys were...
I mean, he said we had pretty mouths, though. That's a little sus.
That's a little wild.
That's a little wild. All right, what were you saying? Brock Purdy injury? Yeah. Honestly, Mac Jones is doing, I'm not going to say better, but I'm going to say better than Brock Purdy.
Just as good. Yeah, he is doing really good.
He was balling the fuck out.
Yeah.
He was killing it, even though the defense is decimated. I'm not a big 49ers fan, so I don't know them that well, but their defense is decimated by injuries, and he's still winning with them. He's doing good. I mean, he's got Christian McCaffrey, which is always a huge help, but like he's winning right now. I don't think Brock was winning. I don't know what they were. I think they lost their first game or two.
I don't know. I think he went out game 2 or something. So
yeah,
it wasn't really fair, I guess, but he was doing really well. I mean, what did he take him to, like a was it the Super Bowl or the playoffs?
Yeah. I mean, he consistently gets him to the playoffs at least.
Yeah.
But I mean, Christian McCaffrey always seems to get hurt. He is a freak. He is Barry Sanders reincarnated.
Dude, he is a freak, and Kittle's a freak too. You know, Kittle,
he's getting old already.
Dude, Kittle makes me want to watch. Okay, I like sports. I like watching football and stuff too. Like I can hold my own with you, not as much, good right?
Congrats.
But fucking Kittle is like WWE.
Literally, I think he does WWE collaborations as well.
They need to start doing that. Like what WWE does, they write a storyline for these fuckers. If the NFL started doing that, like Kittle's kind of like a heel, right? Like maybe not a heel, but like he just has that personality. If they started intertwining like storylines and like making heels and shit.
I mean, at that point, I think we go the way of the NBA. Unless it already is the way of the NBA, and I think you know what I mean by that.
You mean
how much of this shit is rigged?
Oh, dude, yeah, the football's been rigged for years.
Go on,
dude.
Expand on that.
I don't know, man. Like, let's just say, I don't know. My mind's blanking on shit now, but like, even
the Cowboys winning those Super Bowls the way they did.
That, but what's the fucking guy's name? Taylor Swift guy?
Travis Kelce.
You
got a boner for that boy.
No, I don't. I fucking hate them. I hate everything about them. But like, why does Kelce get open all the time? Other than like, he's open because they want him to win or some shit.
You know what's crazy? My only combat to that is like, look at Gronk, look at Ertz with the Eagles back in the day. But I mean, the script was definitely for Gronk and the Patriots back in the day. Ertz with the Eagles, yeah, he was a freak of nature, but he also wasn't just always open like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how does he get open so easy? Like, oh, he could juke, he could do this, he could do that. Dude, any level of NFL player should be able to juke. It doesn't seem hard to me, right? Here's where I'm going to get slammed by everybody in the comments, right? Because I would have never made it to the NFL, right? But to me, it doesn't seem hard to fucking, right? Like if you have a receiver and you're a quarterback and you guys are on the same fucking page,
yeah,
and you say, I'm going to go out 10 steps and cut to the right, or I'm going to juke to the right and come back, and that ball's already going to the left, and he jukes and comes back, finds the ball. There's no way you could defend against that shit.
I'll take it a step further, and this is where it kind of maybe hurts your argument a little bit. So have you ever heard of the route tree?
No, not specifically the route tree.
The route tree is nine routes that receivers run. There are technically like only 9 routes in the receiver playbook. It's just different combinations of how you play it. So learn those 9 routes and then learn what play equates to what, you know. For us in high school, Hawaii was hitch. Syracuse was a slant. And there's only a few, like, you've got your slant, you've got your hitch, you've got your curl, you've got your go ball, you've got your fade, you've got your 9-yard out. You've got you got 9 different options. So the playbook isn't even like where you're gonna go. It's just what route you're taking. So that's where the film comes in a lot of times for the defense. It's like if you study film, that's the reason you do this, and that's why you practice on your stems and all that, so that when on a slant you do 1, 2, 3, or you take your 3 steps and cut in, or on your 3rd step, I think it is, you cut inside. But that's, you have to set up for that a little bit. You can disguise it, all that, and that's where the defense comes in and says, hey, okay, I'm going to do this to defend against this, and that's why, like, they might sell out against the slant. And if you throw the go ball and go deep, they're burned,
Yeah, but I just feel like what it does for me is, and I don't know a lot about football though, right? I didn't know about the tree and all this stuff. I don't know about, but like
I feel like most normal people don't know about something like that.
Yeah, but like, okay, so what it tells me is one team practiced more than the other team then, right? Because like
film room specifically, because you can be an athletic freak, but if you don't watch your film,
yeah,
you can only go so far.
No, I mean quarterback and receiver.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
If they're on with each other, they must practice hours a day, every single day. And then, of course, the ball can come out of his hand before he even looks back. And then the receiver could just look back, find it.
That's why someone like Aaron Rodgers or Mahomes is so special, because like they can literally go into a stadium, and they do this, go into a stadium blindfolded, like in practice, and just throw, because it's 100% timing. You get that timing down. So hitch, let's do a curl. Like a curl is it's 11 back to 9, or 12 back to 9. So it differs slightly, but 12 back to 9 roughly. And
what is that?
So you
12 steps.
You go up 12 yards and come back
12 yards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a yard it's 100 yards. It goes by yards.
Yeah, I know that much.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what 12.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about steps, which
it's about a step, because every stride is about a yard.
Oh, okay.
So it comes out to about that, but you go
so you
12,
go out 12, come back
to
3.
9. Yeah, exactly. And then if your timing is on point, that ball should already be gone once you're planting. So that
to come back.
Exactly. So that when you do this, it's already like a step away, and then you just go. Because technically you don't even have to go back all the way to 9.
And that's what, if you do that right, you can't defend. It's hard to defend against that.
That's where the film comes in. If you study your film, you know what they're about to do.
Well, why not do a 13-10 then? So you know what I mean? Like,
and then it's also down in distance. So let's say it's third and 12. Your route has to go 15 to 12. So you have to get past that line. The defense knows that too.
It depends on where you're trying to get to, I guess. The first down that plays into all that shit. Yeah, I guess.
Exactly.
We need to get a pigskin. You've been saying that for a while. We got to throw it.
I haven't played in so fucking long. I'm so down.
We'll throw it.
What do we want to talk about
Dude,
next?
you missed my joke, though. I kept saying the 69ers, and did you see?
No, I did. I picked up on it.
Well,
perverted as mine.
The reason why I said that, is because did you see the newscaster, the girl? Apparently, like the guys were doing the sports, and then they were throwing it back to the newscaster, and she said something about the San Francisco 69ers. And then the dudes just busted up laughing. We could throw the clip up if you want. And they were like, wait, what's on your mind? What the fuck's on your mind? And she was beet red.
Yo.
It was so funny, and that's what I tried to do now, and you just let it. You didn't even. You were like, "Wait, motherfucker doesn't know football. He thinks they're the 69ers."
No. I heard. I picked up on it. But did you hear about? You know who Drewski is, right?
Yeah.
Drewski went on some ESPN show. I think it was First Take or something, with Stephen A. Smith and his new hire woman, who does not know a lick of football apparently, because Drewski was wearing a Sanders Detroit jersey, and the girl goes, "Is that a Shador Sanders jersey?" Dead serious, shit. No jokes, no nothing. No, bitch, it's a fucking Barry Sanders jersey. The fuck?
Damn. Okay, so she must have been a super young, because like she wouldn't know.
Or they're just trying to fill out hires right now.
Barry Sanders, holy fuck, dude.
How do you fuck that up?
Wait, Barry Sanders is the dad though, right?
Barry Sanders is the running back from... No, Jesus
fuck.
Christ. That's Deion Sanders.
Deion, sorry.
He played for the Cowboys and the Hawks.
See, I just had my own moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Deion.
It's okay.
Damn
You're
it.
allowed a senior moment in an episode. Okay.
Barry Sanders is an old guy, is from back in the day though.
Barry, I guess, would be a little bit older than you. I think he played early 90s.
Yeah,
Detroit,
okay. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, no, he's known as one of the greatest running backs ever.
Fuck,
his cutability and shit.
No, I did just have a moment though. Okay, it's Deion. Holy fuck, I can't believe I fucked that up.
It's crazy. But no, I thought you were going in with what you know about 6'7".
Nothing.
6'7".
Who the fuck? Wait, what is? I've heard that. Wait, what is 6'7"?
6'7".
Oh, wait, it's this new
6'7".
Gen fucking alpha term that means absolutely nothing. You just say it to say it. What the fuck does it mean?
6'7".
It means nothing.
Bro, it's 6'7".
It means nothing though, right? What the fuck does it mean?
6'7". No, brother, you're not getting it. You're just not getting it. It's sick. It's 6'7".
Apparently you have a beef with like Chipotle.
Oh my God.
What the fuck is this? What, like?
Let me talk about it. Forget about it. Which is why I'm watching a show called Forget About It, and it's fucking amazing. We'll talk about it later. I might put you on some homework. You might have to download Tubi.
What's this beef with Chipotle? Because I kind of have a beef too, but like I think you're
speaking of beef, because specifically with beef and the steak, the chicken is less stressful, but with beef and steak, Chipotle workers act like they're paid $1,000 a fucking hour, and they can't lose that job because the portions they give you are actually insane. Like, I would love to be one of those people that bring a scale in and just scale what they give you. And I've called them out, and half the time they go, oh, well, our corporate policy doesn't really have it. Fuck off. That's not true. Your corporate policy, I'm sure, gives a definite amount. Like, it has to. Because they wouldn't let you go, say, give someone 3 or 4 scoops. They're going to have a number. So don't give me that bullshit. On top of that, what was the other reason? I forget now. But, yo, they're so stingy about it.
Wait, what are you saying? They're trying to
save Chipotle money and act like they're paid $100 and like...
No, you know what I would do? I would cheat like 10 different people and then just make my own free fucking burrito.
They probably do that. That's probably what they do.
That's what I would do.
But they act like they're paid to preserve the meats.
No, I know, because I had the same situation, but for me it was cheese. Every time I go to Chipotle, I'm like, just sprinkle cheese. I'm like, can you put a bit more? And
it's
they want to fight you over it. And it's like, can you add a little more cheese? They're like, no, it's $2 more. And if you pay the $2, they'll grab a fucking whole ass handful and just toss it on there. They don't care then.
Yeah.
But it's like on
they'll
the regular.
Sprinkle a little bit. Yo, it pissed me off with the meats though. Because when they're scooping it in, it's like they take a quarter of a scoop. Like, it doesn't even, it's nothing. And they're like, yeah, there you go. I'm like, could you give me a little bit more? And they'll give me a little bit more. And if that's satisfactory, I leave it. If not, or if I'm in a move, I go,
yeah.
That's crazy. Do I have to get a double? Like, that is insane. And then, like, one time they charged me for guac. I feel like Lil Dicky right now. You wouldn't know this reference, but other people might. Lil Dicky did a song about this. Save that money. Watch it. It's very funny. So they charged me for guac instead of what's the like yellow one with the red shit in there?
Wait, what?
What's the sauce that they have in there? The spread.
Is it their own house sauce or
no?
It's yellow and red.
It's like yellow with like red peppers in it or something. It's got a little bit of a kick to it. Not yellow. It's like a creamy yellow.
I don't know,
but it's good. But it's like 30 cents less than guac. And they rang it up as guac. And I'm like, what is this? And like, oh, it's the same price. I'm like, I'm looking at your board right now. It's not the same price. What are you talking about? I had to grab a free bag of chips for that.
For 30, it was 30 cents and they gave you a free
I wasn't
$2
leaving.
bag of
I wasn't leaving.
For 30 cents?
Sir, do you know who I am?
No, I get it.
Don't slight me.
No, I get it, because here's the other thing. This is what pisses me off is you see these new card readers, right? That when you pay for the fucking food, now it charges it gives
Does
the
like the
option for
audit?
a tip.
Oh, no.
And
I
so
don't tip unless it's a
immediately
restaurant who's doing service.
you're under pressure now though, right? Because immediately you're about to swipe your card and it comes up 15, 18, 20% custom. And then you're like, what the fuck do I do? And you look up and they're just staring you down and you're like, what the fuck am I going to do? And you feel bad.
Oh,
This
I
is like
understand how
new.
you would feel bad.
This
I don't
is
feel bad.
for
If
just
I go
clicking no
if
tip.
I go to a sit down restaurant, I will tip. If I go to a diner or something like that, I will tip, of course. If I go to Chipotle, if I go to, I don't know, where's another one that's ridiculous? I don't know. Chipotle is a great example though.
Yeah, of course.
Egg Tuck. I love you, Egg Tuck, but I'm not tipping you. You're making my overpriced $12 bacon burrito. I'm not tipping you.
This is another reason why Chipotle should give you more meat, because then you'd be
more
probably
inclined to tip.
Yeah.
Like, why is this? Another crazy thing is, and I haven't verified this on my own, but I saw this on like Facebook or something. Someone tallied the actual percentages, and it was like 50 cents to $1 boosted for every percentage point. So like they said like 15% and then added $1 to that amount and acted like that was 15%. In all reality, it was like 18 or 20 or percent or whatever it was.
Fuck, dude. Maybe this is just Chipotle's way of trying to like curb the obesity in America or something. I don't know. But
No, I'm not buying that.
because Americans are pretty damn fat.
Not buying that shit. I ain't buying that shit.
Not you or I, like, but I'm just saying, like, especially like girls, like, what the fuck is going on with like girls now? Like, I think all girls are just pretty much fat and they have big fat asses. And it's like accepted socially now, and so they don't care. They essentially just got lucky because
the trends and culture changed, and it's like back in the day.
Am I gonna get roasted in the comments?
I don't know if I want to take it this far, but like back in the day in old English times, if you were skinny or tan, like it was more favorable to be super pale and fat because that meant that you had money. You didn't have to do anything.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, it's insane.
It just meant you were lazy to me.
It's
like, no, I mean, just on the way here, I just see every girl you see just has like a big fat ass now, and it's like accepted, and I guess dudes like it. I prefer a nice athletic ass, and I'm gonna get real crazy and say nobody knows what I'm talking about. Maybe people in the comment section will, but I hate seeing big ankles and big calves.
You're an anti-cankle guy.
When you see a girl that has a fat ass, I'm not gonna lie, it's cool. It looks good. You want to look at it, it's cool. Like that's why it's socially accepted.
Shapely is good.
But when they have the fat ass, they have fucking fat ankles and big legs. I like to see kneecaps, and I like to see skinny ankles.
That's a good way to put it.
And if a girl has kneecaps and skinny ankles, she usually doesn't have a fat ass.
And I'm cool with athletic. It's athletic. That's the term we like.
Athletic, yes.
Athletic. So this is an interesting topic, and I've been seeing it going around the internet a little bit. You won't be able to help me at all with this, but maybe you've seen it as well. It's Google Chrome is advertising the shit out of this clip, and I don't understand why. It's a couple people talking about, does Central Jersey exist? So let's talk about it. Does Central Jersey exist? People live there, of course, but it isn't Central Jersey. There is North and there's South Jersey. Central Jersey is just part of North or part of South. If you live in Central Jersey, I've heard crazy people claim, oh, I'm from Central Jersey. You're crazy, okay? Central Jersey doesn't exist. You have North, you have South. You have a clear, distinct line in the middle, and you don't cross that line. And if you do, it gets very dark for you. Simple as that.
There can't be an actual line though. You know what I mean? Like, is it just a county and then it's a county and then above that is North and below it is
So it's similar. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, but it's similar to how North and South Korea are. We have very distinct battle lines in a demilitarized zone. It's called Camden, New Jersey. And yeah, that is that's our battlefield, you could say.
So you hate the people from the North.
You hate them with a passion.
Really? Are they completely different people?
Completely different people. So North Jersey is where you get your Jersey Shoreites.
What is that? Oh, wait, Northern Jersey that's the Jersey Shore?
Yes. So Jersey Shore is actually technically South Jersey. That's where you have AC. That's where you have Atlantic City. That's where you have, Jesus Christ. That's where you have LBI, Long Beach Island.
Okay.
That's where you have, where's the two I went as a kid? There's like an adulter one and a young kid one. Whatever. There's two like right next to each other, but they're more South Jersey. But they took a couple transplants from North Jersey and stuck them down there. And the Jersey Shore, technically speaking, is kind of a lot of that, just to be honest. So it's kind of like North Jersey extends itself south to, yeah, pretty far down, to be honest with you.
So you're from North Jersey.
I'm from South. Don't you try that. North Jersey likes the Giants, the Jets. South Jersey likes the Eagles and the Sixers.
So North is retarded, or?
Well put, honestly.
That's crazy okay, so you're from Jersey. Everyone from Jersey's proud. A lot of people from their state are proud, right?
We're proud. We get shit done.
But if you meet a person from Jersey, but then you find out they're from North Jersey, then even though they're from Jersey, it's still a thing. And you're like, I don't like you.
No. Think about it this way. So in Jersey, war is on. You know, it's on site type shit. Once you leave Jersey, it's like maybe a step sibling or something where you got some rivalry, but hey, same team at the end of the day type shit, you know? Mm-hmm. You're out in California. Oh yeah, you from North? Like Tyler, for instance, he's North Jersey. It's rough. It's true.
That's why he's a little off.
Exactly. That's his issue. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
I'm just messing, Tyler. I don't really mean that.
But yeah,
dude. Wow.
We want to talk a little Ty Lopez.
Can we talk about? Yes, I want to talk about that. But because you brought up Google Chrome, I thought you were going to there's this big thing going on with Atlas now.
What's Atlas?
So Atlas is
the World Atlas.
OpenAI's new search engine.
I like AI. Go ahead.
So Atlas is OpenAI, ChatGPT's new search engine. So they're going to actually start competing with Google. And I hate Google.
I'm not a big...
I fucking hate
Google.
I
use Google. I use Chrome all the time.
I don't hate Google as much as I just hate people, because people are brainwashed, right? And,
yes.
And it's like and I try not to do this. I occasionally do, but like, Google it. What do you mean Google it, dude? You're fucking brainwashed. It's a company.
And on top of that, I'll back you even more on this. Google will just pull up those sites and you don't know who's paying for those research studies. You don't know who's promoting their pages to the top. You don't know who's fucking with the algorithm, whether it's Google, whether it's a company paying for something, whether it's any of the above.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting. Let's talk about ChatGPT, because instead of going to Google, I find myself going to Chat.
Oh, 100%.
I'm curious if it's the same kind of thing where I feel like you can train it a little bit, and I have trained it very well. So I feel like it filters through some of the bullshit. But like one of the things I started doing with Chat is actually coding with it. You on?
No.
Is actually coding with Chat. So I'll have what's called Xcode, which is just Apple software. I'll have that open on one screen, and then I'll have ChatGPT open on another one.
Don't give away the secrets.
I'm gonna give away some free game right here.
No, I get you. I've been doing this did it years ago, actually.
Years ago, AI was not around.
XYZ something. I don't know. It was an AI app that like generated code before ChatGPT.
But now we have Chat, which is, to be honest with you, I think AI, that's the best thing it can do. There's no emotion in there. There's no question in there. It's ones and zeros. It is literally, there is no question about it. As long as your prompt is correct and super tight, it will give that to you. So the key is to get your prompt right, guys. If you get that prompt right, you can literally create anything with Chat. So get to it. What's holding you back? Bunch of bitches.
No, but Atlas, dude. Okay, so they just rolled out Atlas for iPhone or Mac, and they don't have it for Windows yet, which I'm pissed because I hate Google and I don't like using Google. Matter of fact, I've gone so far as we haven't successfully done it yet, but what I want to do is, on one of my podcasts, not this one because you've already said you don't want to do it, but I want to start Yahooing things and not Googling things. But now we can start Atlasing things instead of Googling things.
I'm going to keep it a bean, bro. I don't think that's going to change what I see at all. If you want to do a Yahoo thing or an Atlas thing,
Dude, can you imagine if we single-handedly started making Yahoo a thing where people said Yahoo it instead of Google it?
Oh, that's
Dude,
okay, go for it. See if it catches
you know how
fire.
much money Yahoo would pay us if we ended up creating a trend that fucking it's like but now we can maybe do it with Atlas,
It'd
right?
be really funny. I wonder, you know how like somebody has Happy Birthday song copyrighted? I wonder if we could literally copyright something like Yahoo it.
Probably not Yahoo because they probably already did it, but maybe Atlas.
Maybe.
And I thought you'd be more surprised or excited with Atlas because you're
No.
such a chat person.
No, it's just
That now they're having their own fucking. So I don't think it's competing with Google. I think it's competing with the browser, right? Chrome.
Chrome. Okay.
So I think it's Chrome, or it could be Google. I'm not really sure, but this is exciting news because when it comes to Windows,
That would be sick.
I want it on my laptop. I mean, I guess we could install it on our phones because we have iPhones.
I just love, like, just for me personally, I just love chat so much. It's learned me. I don't want to have to reteach another fucking platform.
No, it's Chat's browser.
So it's part of ChatGPT?
Yes.
Oh, this is
They're
fucking amazing.
competing with Google.
Okay. Oh, okay.
They're
that
creating.
makes sense.
So when you go to chat, you can now use Atlas. And what happens is chat does chat.
Yeah.
But below the chat, what normally comes up.
I think they have a Sora option too. I'm sure it's something similar like that.
Yeah. So with Atlas now you pull it up and it looks just like a Google search engine. It pops up all the websites with links and everything. Right.
Yeah.
But it's with Atlas. And so you get the best of both worlds. You get search engine and you get Chat GPT, AI, everything all wrapped up in one. So it's supposed to be like this big thing that I'm kind of excited about. And I wanted to put it on my computer, but it's not for Windows yet. They rolled it out with Mac. So we should download this shit on our phone.
Let's have some fun with it. Let's test it out.
I'm surprised you don't even know about it, which is wild. That's why I wanted to bring it up.
You got to bring these things up to me, bro. That's how I learned about shit.
You're the social media guy. You hear about all this shit first. So I'm
barely
surprised.
Consume anything. It's so funny. I barely consume any content. I just create it all.
Yeah.
And garner these views.
Yeah.
Okay. Ty Lopez, speaking of views and social mediaites.
Ty Lopez.
What do you know about Ty?
I know he does fake videos in a rented house with like books in the back that he's probably never read before in his life.
Again, all allegedly.
Yeah.
Just protect ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right. He was the initial influencer that would get a private jet or get like a photo shoot private jet and have him coming off the plane and get my course and all this shit. And like, I've heard him on podcasts talk about it. He's like, and it makes sense. Like hot girls, nice cars, private jets brings the eyes to you. Someone that isn't doing that isn't going to get the eyes to you. So I get it in that sense.
Yeah.
But it's also clearly deceptive marketing. And it appears that it has caught up to him in a sense. And I believe he was arrested by the SEC for a Ponzi scheme operation where he would have investors come in and that money would be Bernie Madoff style. And then he would pay his old investors back with that money and keep the cycle going.
Yeah, because I remember the last thing I knew about him was he bought bodybuilding.com.
He was the one buying like bodybuilding.com. I think he bought Pier 1 Imports or something like that, didn't he?
Yeah, and those names can't be cheap, right? Especially bodybuilding.com.
So that's the thing. He bought them when they were in the toilet and bought them for cents on the dollar. So
with bad money then, right?
With bad money.
Good money to pay off.
Most likely bad money. That was probably the whole center of the scheme.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that is the whole center of the scheme because I think people were putting money in for the things like Pier 1 Imports or bodybuilding.com. And I mean, Pier 1 Imports was a huge store back in the day. And like they're next to nothing now. And he thought he could just revive them. We should definitely double check that. I think someone bought, I feel like it was either him or Gary Vee that bought Pier 1 Imports or something. I don't think
I remember
Gary.
that too. Yeah. But nobody ever went to that store. There's one in Hollywood. I lived right down the street from a Pier 1 Imports and it was vacant for like, no one ever went into the store.
Bro, when I was like 6, 7, or 8 years old, probably like closer to 6 or 7, 6, 7. My mom would always go to this one Pier 1 Imports. It was across the street. It was like at a 4-way intersection in like not Mount Holly, and like Mount Laurel or some shit. And bro, this store was always, everything was always on clearance. It was always like 50% off, clearing out, like discount, like great. And they would have just like rugs and throw pillows and
How
shit.
do they
like
make
that.
money at that point?
I mean, you can buy it for, again, cents on the dollar from China. That's probably what they were doing. You just got to have the right distributor.
I thought that was like a USA type of Pier 1 imports. I thought that was like some kind of like,
Yeah, I mean,
USA,
every company,
made in USA type shit.
I doubt that part. I mean, it could have been, but I kind of
Probably
doubt
not.
it personally.
Yeah.
What else do we got on the list? 'Cause
Dude,
we're
last
getting
thing.
close, too.
Yeah, let's wrap on
Wait, there's 2 more to hit, and then whatever you want to hit to.
go ahead.
Do you want to do what you're thinking of right now?
Well, we might have the same one because you've been texting me this too about like some UFC guy that was on a walkout.
Oh
They were
my
holding up
God.
a fucking sign.
I figured you would know about this. This is crazy.
I haven't researched it, so I don't know anything about it, but I think it's wild, and
Do
I
you
haven't followed up.
Do you remember the UFC event it was? What was it?
Wasn't it the last one?
I think it was the last one in like Australia or some shit like that. It was in
Yeah.
another country.
I don't know if it was prelims or what, because I watched the whole main card and I didn't see it, although I usually don't watch the walkouts. So, but have you followed up on that story? Because
I haven't followed up. I'm actually looking for that link right now. So keep talking. Keep going.
I didn't see it. And when you sent that to me, I was like, oh my God, like, is this real?
That's insane.
Is it actually real though?
I think it, here we go. Here's the picture. UFC Vancouver, police investigating man who showed a photo of what appears to be someone being held against, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on YouTube, but held against their will during the walkouts of the main event. And like, Josh, maybe we can put it in or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll resend it to you, but if you go to our messages and just go to the photos, like tap our name, it'll pop right up.
But like, okay, so since that happened, is there an update to the story?
I haven't seen any updates, but it's literally just a picture of like someone that looks like they're being held in a room, unconscious or like just, yeah, like, and it's just like the walkout. You know how the walkouts look, and then someone's just like, if this is the walking aisle, someone just like sticks their phone like right in front of the camera. It's crazy.
It could be it
could be AI generated images that someone just wanted to fuck around and find out.
It could be a prank.
100% just to get a little bit of clout, but
yeah,
it's kind of wild.
I don't know, man. We'll have to update next pod. We'll have an update on that one because that is pretty wild.
Or not next pod, because next pod is going to be, oh yeah, there will be a next pod. Next pod is going to be, Brandon's pod.
Okay. We'll cut in on Brandon's pod and give you an update.
No, we'll do some update shit with Brandon for sure.
Yeah.
2 more stories hit and then we can close out. Rico Dowdle. So you know, he probably don't know.
No clue what that is.
He is now Carolina Panthers running back. Traded from Dallas. Beginning of the year, he was second string. The first string got hurt, and he killed it. He had like 450 yards, a whole bunch of touchdowns over the 2-game period. He's now backseat again. The first stringer came back in, who hadn't done anything the first 2 games, and Rico's back second string again. How crazy is that?
Wait, so he came from Dallas to
the Panthers.
And he was second string in Dallas?
I think so. Yeah, he was second string in Dallas, I think.
And he went
to
and
the
he
Panthers.
got traded so that he could be not
No, he was
second
still second string on the Panthers. He just got traded. And then the first string got injured and he tore it up. And then they just benched him again, bro. He was like a fucking spark plug for him and they just benched his ass.
At that point, are they obligated to, because they paid the main guy so much money or something, to have him play?
That's the owner's discussion right there. The classic example is the rookie number 1 overall pick quarterback. Do you play him because you just paid him $20 million a year? Or do you play the person that's playing well?
Yeah.
You could sort of say with Shador and Dylan Gabriel kind of maybe in Cleveland. Although it sounds like management's trying to move him, just get off of Shador Sanders in general. But Gabriel hasn't done shit.
Yeah, I can see like the main guy, having some sort of chip on his shoulder, right? Like I'm back. Like, it's like, well, wait, do you want to win? Like, this guy's crushing right now. Let's try him out.
Yeah,
Sit back for a minute.
exactly.
Like the Dodgers, actually, this just happened. I don't know if you're watching the games or not, but like
Inform me.
they're gonna fuck up, man. By next week's podcast, the World Series is probably gonna be over. It's actually going on right now, but there was an 18 inning game the other day. The game started at 5 p.m. and it didn't end until almost midnight. That's like 2 games in one, right?
Yeah, because there's 9 innings, right?
9 innings, so it's like went almost 2 games. So what happens is toward 15th, 16th, 17th inning, the teams start running out of players. Well, the Dodgers had one pitcher left that they didn't use, never used him. He came from like, I think single A or something.
Where's
Single A, double A, triple A, and then
I thought that was like a
majors.
Japanese city or something like that.
No, he came from just like the minor leagues, or I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but they never use him.
Yeah.
He comes in and just crushes. And it's like, okay, now
Where's this guy been for the last?
right. But now today's game, the Dodgers bullpen, it's known to fuck up a lot.
Imo Shohei?
He's not bullpen, he's a starting pitcher.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's like the bullpen's like
The
reserves.
relievers fuck up a lot. So today's game, you'd think, put him in. He just pitched fucking incredibly, and they put the same old guys in, kind of like your story with the running back. The same old guys in, they fucked it up again. And it's like, try that guy. Just try. He proved himself. Try it. Like today's game, the starting dude, it's such a great story. That's why I love baseball, man. This guy is a rookie pitcher for the Blue Jays, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was in single A baseball, pitching for, I don't know, some weird, Tennessee Bobcats or something, right? Like that's not
it's like the D League and the NBA.
Super D League, right? And the commentators were saying in the beginning of the year, he was pitching for single A in front of like 400 people at some stadium in Tennessee.
And now he's in the World Series.
He's in the fucking World Series with 55,000 people watching him. And he went and he beat the Dodgers tonight.
Oh, he doesn't play for the Dodgers? I thought he played for the Dodgers.
Blue Jays. This guy's on the Blue Jays.
Gotcha.
Can you imagine that, man?
Bro.
On the biggest stage, and he just crushed them. Like the Dodgers couldn't hit him at all. He went into like the 7th inning with like a World Series history 13 strikeouts or something. And at the beginning of nobody does that.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of the year, he was pitching in front of 400 people, and he's like 21, 22 years old.
Bro, it's insane what can happen in sports. Good for him. That's like a Jeremy Lin back in the day kind of situation.
Jeremy Lin basketball?
Yeah. The Knicks back in the day.
Yeah.
That was when I was still in high school. Damn. There's also one more thing to cover real quick.
Let's do it.
Carson Wentz. You know who that is, right?
Yeah, he's a quarterback for
ex-Eagles quarterback. He was MVP leader, tore up his knee, and has never been the same since. He was traded around the league. Now he's playing for the Vikings, who, interestingly enough, traded Sam Darnold, who's now with Seattle and killing it. And who else did he fucking trade? They traded one other quarterback, too, to someone else who also was killing it. Like, absolutely killing it. And they kept Wentz behind J.J. McCarthy, their new quarterback that they wanted to support. They didn't want to have competition there for him, the whole drill.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, he's been playing for a couple games now. Torn labrum, dislocated his shoulder, same kind of shit that happened to Cam Scatterbo, but he's playing through that shit. And it all is coming out now. Like, he's got to get surgery, and it's been for games that he's been playing with this shit. And I saw him playing the other day, last Sunday, and he was just like, after every throw, bro, he was just like, oh my God, like grabbing it.
Damn.
Like, this man can't catch a break. He can't. Like,
and you're talking about Wentz.
Wentz, yeah. And what makes it even better, when he got injured on that MVP run when he was playing for the Eagles back in the day, that was when Nick Foles came in and won the Super Bowl and got himself a statue. Like, that's got to fuck with your mental so bad.
But didn't you say Wentz is the backup quarterback for McCarthy?
Who was injured and wasn't able to play.
But Wentz is also injured.
But he kept playing.
Damn.
That's a real fucking teammate right there. That's
a real teammate, but that's also a good way to fuck up your career.
I mean, at this point, he's a career backup, unfortunately.
Shit.
Injuries he was an MVP leader. They were going to win the Super Bowl that year, the Eagles that year. And he tore up his ACL, I think. It was against San Diego. It was against the Chargers. I don't know. Might have been San Diego at the time, honestly.
This was never a thing, though. Like, why is there all this trading of quarterbacks recently, and especially mid-season, right? Like, this never happened. A quarterback would always stay a quarterback for, like, life. And now it's like, all of a sudden, why does Darnold get traded? He was good for the Vikings, right? Why does he
was good
get
for the
traded
Vikings,
mid-season?
But he would have been competition for McCarthy, and they didn't want the competition. That's
Mid-season, though?
Yeah.
Wouldn't they know this before the season started?
So McCarthy got hurt last year as well and was out for the whole year. He broke his leg or something. And Darnold came over and won 14 games. He went 14-4 or something. And they could have kept him and would have been good this year, but they didn't want the competition. So they kept Wentz, who was a clear second string. And they fucked themselves a little bit.
Yeah.
Hope it was worth it.
And no pun intended, but McCarthy sounds like an Achilles heel. Like, you're paying him all this money and he's just had injuries that may or may not have been known.
Yep. And I mean, there's nothing. He's a good quarterback, I'm sure, but there's nothing really special about him. There's so many of these quarterbacks that are coming in the league now and they're special. I don't see anything and he was their first round pick. I just don't see too much special from him. And we'll see. He's young. It's his second year.
Dude, I mean, it's all about, and well, I don't know, but for sure, quarterbacks nowadays are they have to run. If you're just a straight quarterback, some like sort of Rodgers, you have Rodgers is different.
Runs a little bit, actually. He can scramble, or used to be able to scramble, but his arm is just he got it back a little bit this year. But holy shit, when he was in Green Bay, that was insane. That was absolutely.
Was he a runner? But he's not a runner like some of these quarterbacks now are basically running backs that get the ball snapped to them, and it's what
literally it's I mean, it's way more dynamic of a position now, way more.
I love seeing that though, because it's like college quarterbacks, they're adopting that style more in the NFL now, where it's kind of these option runs and stuff, and it makes it fun. I love watching that.
Let's talk about one more thing and then close this out real quick. Sora, you know about Sora?
I hate it.
AI image or video generator thing.
Everything's getting so good that you just don't know what's real and what's fake anymore. That's the scary part.
Have you seen the Jake Paul Sora videos going around?
They're
fucking hilarious. Him getting arrested, or him in the ambulance, or him starting $1 billion. They're the funniest.
I didn't see any of them except the one that I thought the fight already happened with Tank, because I saw an AI video. Oh shit! Wait,
they
what? Did I miss it?
Pretty real.
Yeah.
The context is obviously absolutely retarded.
When you look closer, though, you could tell Jake Paul isn't Jake Paul. But I'm wait, did I miss the fight? Because it's on Netflix and I wanted to watch it. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I missed the fight.
Image generation, bro. We can spot a faulty.
Yeah.
We've gotten pretty good at that.
Yeah, well, maybe we need to start using Sora because it's actually pretty good.
I just don't know if they can do our style of imaging. If you get my drift.
We have a specific style.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we should cover?
I think that's it. Guys, subscribe, comment. No.
This guy. Guys, this has been a great episode. This is our first one, which is Josh and I think it went really fucking well. We're going to be doing more and more of these. Obviously, we've got a whole bunch of guests coming, but we're going to be doing more of just the two of us.
Let us know what you want to talk about, too, because who
you want to see on.
Yeah,
that exactly what Josh just said, and who you want to see on, because we're here to grow this. I want to build a platform, and I say this in the Victor episode, but I'll say it again because y'all haven't seen it yet. I want to build a platform that can help boost people's career and take those careers to the next level. So you might already have 50 million followers on Instagram and be making $100 million a month. I want to 5 or 10x that. I want to add that for you, and you might have 100 followers. I want to get you to 1,000 followers. I want this platform to be something that we can build brands with and build influencers and entrepreneurs and businesses with.
Yeah, it's a good goal. And I don't know I don't know how we go live. I think you have to have a certain amount of followers or subscribers or whatever.
No, but we go live. We're good. You know that.
Because if they tell us, if you guys want us to talk about something, we can talk about it, but what would be
DM
even
us, drop it in the
better
comments.
is if we went live, and then we can actually answer their questions live.
I mean, do we want to do that right now?
Probably not right now. We wouldn't have anybody.
And it's late right
No,
now.
no, not live TikTok. I'm talking live YouTube.
Oh, that is a good idea. Yeah,
I
let's
think
see
we
if
need
can
like
get some
1,000
YouTube
subs.
No, we can go live now.
Really?
Yeah, I was doing it the other day, but it got cut off
Oh shit. Okay.
because we stream the games, and YouTube doesn't like when we stream games.
Do you have to have a certain amount of followers or subscribers for it?
Probably, but we're there. We're approaching 1,000 subs at this point.
Shit.
We're getting there, guys. We're doing this thing.
Help us get to 1,000.
We're really doing this thing, bro.
We're really doing it.
We're really doing it. Okay,
It's really happening.
guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep building this empire, and let's do this shit, bro. What do you think about this grape smash that you've got over there?
Dude, it's actually pretty good. I noticed that, okay, so every time he gets a new flavor, that's his new flavor, right? Like that's his, like it was blue raspberry. Then he tried orange, and that was
extreme
his
addictive
favorite.
behavior.
And then you try grape, and that's your new favorite. So I think
They
next
just can't
week,
miss. They can't miss.
First Form has a mystery one too. It's like a black can, and you don't know what flavor it is. We should try
I don't see
it.
that on the website at all. The only one we haven't tried is the American one still, the Patriot one.
There's the Patriot one, but there's a mystery can.
I don't see that on their website, brother.
Huh. I've seen it. I wonder
Send
if
me
it's
the
just,
get it or
Yeah.
not get it, but send me the link and I'll grab it.
yeah, it's mystery flavor. It's like hot dog flavored,
Okay, I don't know if we'll get that one. But guys,
yeah,
this shit,
it's actually pretty good.
this is my favorite energy drink. It fucking pumps you up, gets you going. Only thing that's making me survive these all-nighters editing. Trust me on that one. First Form. You got to try it at least once. Click the link in the bio. Go get you some. Make sure if you're just going to the website, make sure you go to firstform.com/TheFrameShift. All right. Then you get the special shit that comes with being a listener of us. We'll put it that way. Go get you some FrameShift, or get you some FrameShift too. Go get you some First Form and some FrameShift. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see, what you want to hear, and who you want to have on here. Josh,
That's it. See ya.
see you next week.
Bro.
My boy.